Welcome everybody. We are starting this small session. This is going to be a small, short recording. This is based on one of the frequently asked question types of chapter 3 of our class 10 mathematics syllabus. Class 10 mathematics syllabus, chapter 3 is about pair of linear equations in two variables. Out of this, we have solved quite a few examples. One of the word problems that is asked in this is based on what is called as boats and streams. ये type क्या होता है? इस type के questions कैसे solve करने हैं? That is what we are going to discuss in this small video recording. Now, to understand this, we will be taking one example and solving it over here through our discussion. So, I would ask you to have a look at this question put up on the board here. Take a couple of minutes. I will take a pause, move away. आप इसको लिख लीजिए अपने नोटबुक में या पैड में. Please go ahead. I will also read the question as you are writing this. This question says, a man can row downstream. Now downstream मतलब क्या? तो कोई अगर नदी है या झरना है तो उसके पानी को एक बहाव है. The water is moving, and when you are going along that direction, why is the water moving? क्योंकि वो कहीं पहाड़ी से या हायर लेवल से बहते आ रहा है. तो ऊपर का हिस्सा up, नीचे का हिस्सा down. So the stream is going downward. So the direction of the flow of the water, when you are going in that direction, you are going downward. So we say it is downstream. So a man can row downstream 20 kilometers in 2 hours. That is what has been written. A man can row downstream 20 kilometers in 2 hours. 2 घंटे में वो downstream जाते वक्त 20 किलोमीटर का distance cover कर सकता है. And upstream, अब upstream मतलब towards the higher direction, यानी कि पानी नीचे की तरफ आ रहा है, ऊपर से नीचे की तरफ. आप बोट से उसके अगेंस्ट द स्ट्रीम जिसको कहते हैं आप जाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. ऑब्वियसली ये मुश्किल जाएगा, आपका स्पीड स्लो हो जाएगा. एंड सो इन 2 आवर्स ही कवर्स ओनली 4 किलोमीटर्स, जबकि डाउनस्ट्रीम वो 20 किलोमीटर्स कवर कर रहा था. तो ऐसे सिचुएशन में फाइंड द स्पीड ऑफ रोइंग इन स्टिल वाटर. अगर वो स्ट्रीम में न रहते हुए कोई तालाब में अगर है, तालाब में या स्विमिंग पूल जैसी जगह में, where the water does not have a flow and a direction, if he is in that situation, then what will be his speed? That is what we want to find out. And secondly, find the speed of the water current of the stream. पानी का जो वो झरने का जो पानी है, नाले का जो पानी है, उसका अपना बहाव जो है, उसका स्पीड वो क्या है? These are the two things that we have been asked to find out. So quick read of the question again. A man can row downstream 20 kilometers in 2 hours and upstream 4 kilometers in 2 hours. Find the speed of rowing in still water and the speed of the water current in the stream. So if you have noted this question, मैं question clear कर देता हूँ and we will start converting it into equations. या चलो इसी को रखते हुए पहले equations बना लेते हैं, फिर अपने equations को हम solve कर लेंगे. Now, before we actually go ahead to make this equations, let's understand this situation. ये अपने दिमाग में clear होना चाहिए that when you're going downstream, the direction of the water and the direction in which you are rowing, they both are the same. So your speed and the speed of the stream of the water, they get added. So suppose पानी नहीं बहता होता and the boat would have gone at suppose 10 kilometers per hour. And water is flowing at also 10 kilometers per hour. तो वो 10 kilometers per hour जाने वाला पानी बोट को धक्का लगाते लगाते और बोट खुद आगे चलते चलते दोनों का स्पीड ऐड हो जाएगा. And so the person will be able to go at 10 plus 10, 20 kilometers per hour. As against that, अगर पानी 10 किलोमीटर की स्पीड से नीचे आ रहा है और आप उसके अगेंस्ट 10 किलोमीटर की स्पीड से जाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, तो आप ऊपर जा रहे हैं लेकिन पानी धक्का लगा के आपको पीछे ला रहा है, तो न आप आगे बढ़ पाएंगे न पीछे हटेंगे. You will stay there itself. 10 minus 10 होके आपका स्पीड 0 रह जाएगा. इसको एक और तरीके से समझने के लिए आई टॉक ऑफ वन मोर एग्जांपल. आई एम श्योर यू हैव ऑल सीन, कभी-कभी कॉमेडी मूवीज में वगैरह भी दिखाते हैं escalators जो होते हैं, moving stairs which you find in the malls and the cinema theaters sometimes. उसमें the escalator is suppose going up and while it is going up आप उस पे और तेजी से चढ़ जाएंगे तो you will move up faster. But if an escalator is trying to come down and you try to go up, तो एस्केलेटर की सीढ़ियां नीचे आ रही है, आप उसके ऊपर चढ़ते चढ़ते ऊपर जाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, तो आप उतनी तेजी से आगे नहीं बढ़ पाओगे. If your speed is faster, you may go a little up, a little slowly, but if the speeds are equal, तो आप तो you go up 2 steps, in the meantime the 2 steps have come down, so you effectively remain where you are. So that is what we mean by going against the flow of water at that time, which means if you are going upstream, तो पानी का स्पीड आपको रुकावट पैदा करेगा, आपका स्पीड इफेक्टिवली डिक्रीज कर लेगा. जबकि when you are going downstream, तो वो आपको और मदद करेगा, आपका स्पीड बढ़ा देगा and your effective speed will be more. This basic situation you have to keep in mind when you solve these kind of questions. So keeping this in mind, now let's form our equations. So first, let us say we want to find two things: speed of flowing in still water and speed of the water current. So दो चीजें ढूंढनी है, हम equations with two variables कर रहे हैं. So let's take these two as the two variables. So in other words, for our solution or for our answer, let us say let x be speed of rowing in still water. ये चीज जो फाइंड करनी है इसको हम x डिनोट कर देते हैं and let y be speed of water current in stream. So ये जो सेकंड क्वांटिटी फाइंड करनी है उसको हम y डिनोट कर देते हैं. अब हमारे पास इक्वेशंस क्या आएंगे? When going downstream, he is covering 20 kilometers in 2 hours. So per hour speed क्या आएगा? 2 घंटे में 20 किलोमीटर, तो 1 घंटे में 20/2. That will be 10 kilometer per hour will be his speed. So let's write that from what is given. Downstream speed is going to be 20 kilometer upon 2 hour equal to 10 kilometer per hour. Likewise, upstream speed, and इसके लिए अभी मेरे पास जगह थोड़ी limited है, so I will just adjust the camera a bit downward and finish this part here. Upstream speed is 4 kilometer in 2 hour, which is 2 kilometer per hour. So ये given information मैंने थोड़ा सा उसका per hour speed निकालने के लिए यूज किया है. अब इसको यूज करते हुए let us form our equations. So I am getting rid of this part. क्वेश्चन पार्ट इरेज कर दिया है. यहां पे मैं सॉल्यूशन आगे कंटिन्यू कर रहा हूं. सो therefore downstream speed is going to be speed of boat x plus speed of water current y. दोनों एक साथ ऐड होने वाले हैं. That is what we discussed a while ago. So ये जो 10 किलोमीटर पर आवर है वो बोट का स्टिल वाटर का स्पीड प्लस पानी के बहाव का स्पीड दोनों का एडिशन है. So it is x plus y and that will be equal to 10 kilometer per hour. So we got our first equation, x plus y equal to 10. When he is going upstream, तो boat is going at a speed x, but the water is trying to push it backwards because he is going upstream and water is coming downstream. दोनों एक दूसरे के opposite directions में move कर रहे हैं, तो उसका speed थोड़ा slow होने वाला है. तो x में से पानी का speed आपको subtract करना पड़ेगा, तब आपको effective speed आएगा. So ये जो 2 km/h effective speed है, that is the difference of boat speed and stream speed. And so we can put the second equation, x minus y, boat speed minus water stream speed, is equal to 2 km/h. This becomes our second equation. Now once you have got up to this stage, solving two equations is very easy for you. All you need to do in this case is simply add the two equations. x plus x मिल जाएगा तो 2x हो जाएगा, प्लस x एंड माइनस y कैंसिल हो जाएगा, एक वेरिएबल हट गया, आपने एलिमिनेट कर दिया, is equal to 10 plus 2 12, and so we have got x equal to 12 upon 2, which is 6 km/h becomes the still water speed of rowing of that person. इस वैल्यू को आप किसी भी इक्वेशन में सब्स्टिट्यूट करिए तो आपको अगला वाला पार्ट आ जाएगा. So let me solve that part over here, and I will get that as put x equal to 6 in equation 1. So therefore 6 plus y equal to 10, that is y equal to 10 minus 6 equal to 4 km/h. ये हमारा दूसरा आंसर आ गया. स्पीड ऑफ द वाटर करंट वी हैड टेकन एज y, हमारा आंसर आया है 4 km/h. स्टिल वाटर स्पीड ऑफ रोइंग हम पूछा था, वो आ गया है 6 km/h. अब इसको क्रॉस चेक करके देखते हैं. बोट का स्पीड 6, पानी का स्पीड 4. जब डाउनस्ट्रीम होगा तो बोट के स्पीड को पानी का स्पीड हेल्प करेगा, तो दोनों एक साथ एक ही डायरेक्शन में, तो एडिशन विल बी टेकिंग प्लेस. 6 plus 4, 10 km effective speed, and that is what they have given in our information. Speed of the boat 6, but water coming in the opposite direction at 4, so effectively speed is slowed down by 4, so 6 में से 4 कम हो गया, and 2 ही km/h effective speed रह गया, which is also what has been given as our given information. So the answers 6 and 4 match the given conditions, and so those are the confirmed correct answers. This way we have solved this question. So if any part of this you have not understood, please try to replay this recording and understand that part. Uske bawjood, if you still do not understand any part during a live class, please ask a doubt or send a doubt on WhatsApp, or ask me to repeat a certain part or go into a additional explanation for any part of this. Okay, so at this point we can stop this. I will just pause a minute for you to complete the solution of this and learn and keep that in mind. Then we can go for some more complicated questions of upstream, downstream, boat streams and other such questions. ये एक simple concept समझने वाला छोटा सा example ले लिया है. I will keep this on for a small time, another minute, and then stop this. इसमें main concept समझने वाली बात यह है कि when going downstream, the two speeds add up. When going upstream, the difference of the two speeds gives you your effective speed. That is the main important thing to remember for these kind of questions. अब इसमें वेरिएशंस आ सकते हैं. हो सकता है कि instead of giving you the downward and upward speeds, they give you speed of one thing and then try to ask you to find the other speed and the time for upstream or something like that. थोड़ा सा वेरिएशन आ सकता है. As we go ahead, we will do these variations as well. Hopefully you have completed writing this. I will now stop this video recording and go on for a second video recording, taking another question type.